Fuck. Wrong one. Hey, can you guys hear me? Can you hear anything? Alright, cool. Yeah, I fucked up. I put 10,000 subs. Fucking dumbass. Shit. Alright. That's better. No, I can't hear you guys. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna do a Q&A session tonight just to get it out of the way since I've hit 20,000 subscribers, and yeah, I just want to thank you guys for making it happen for me. I seriously had no fucking idea I would be with 20,000 subscribers 7 months into running this channel. So I just have to thank you so much for making it happen. God bother Alan. Yeah, look, I'm not going to be at home on Saturday night, so I thought I'd get it out of the way right now and make it happen. So I know a lot of guys are going to be asleep or doing whatever, so whoever's here, that's it. What's my first name? My name is Alex. Nah, man, I'm not going to tell you my first name. I'll tell you when I hit 1 million subscribers. I promise. Alright, next question. If I had tits, man, I would show it to you. I would show it to myself. How many potatoes? I think as many as you like, mate. I haven't seen you for a while, Rock. I'm eating cherries. So what is the one thing you think about that all men should know about women that is so important? Women are like children. You have to look after them. Otherwise, yeah, it gets messy. Am I Aussie? Yes, I am. Kyrgyzstan. We got people from Kyrgyzstan watching. Cherries are virgins, correct. Alright, serious. Why do you sound like Ziz, bruh? Are you Ziz? Yeah, man. Fucking sick cunts. We're fucking all Zizzes here. We do gym and we take some steroids and then we hit the clubs and hit the bitches. No, that's how we talk. That's how we talk in Australia, mate. We're just sick cunts. Ziz is a legend that will live on forever. called No Fap, No Orgasm Movement. I've done No Fap once, and I've lasted for 5 fucking months. And then, yeah, I couldn't, like this chick just completely swayed me off the path. So, 5 months for me, that was the longest No Fap challenge. So it can be done. What country am I from? South Africa. But I live in Australia now. I sound like a pussy. Sometimes. Seriously, regarding No Fap, if you can ignore your dick and just don't jerk off for at least a week, then you're on your way there. Because when you start thinking about fapping, you know, looking at porn, all that kind of crap, if you can ignore it and just go and do something else, like go and hit the gym or go for a walk or go for a run, do anything, then your brain will sort of go its own way, you know what I mean? You're not going to concentrate too much on porn, because jerking off every day is not a good thing either. It completely demotivates you. Makes you sleepy. Makes you lazy. Yep. Alright, next question. How's the sound quality? Is it clear or is it shit? All good. What kind of looks do you like in a girl? She has to be thin. She has to be, I don't care about brunette or blonde, whatever. But she has to fuck good. And she has to be a good mother. Okay, I'm kidding about the last part. No. Just, I don't know. Whatever chemistry you both have. Whatever turns you on, man. Don't worry about what other people think. If you like that girl, go for it. If you don't, just don't marry her. Don't live together. Don't have kids. Well, can you all hear what I'm eating? Fuck. I'm like trying to be all quiet and shit. Do I believe in God? Well, I definitely believe in higher spiritual beings, so I believe in spirituality, and I definitely believe there are greater powers out there, but I don't believe in a lot of things that the Bible says, and, you know, just the way people fuck everything up by exploding things. So that's my personal opinion. Tell you about my background in pickup. So, like I said, I was a PUA like over a decade ago. I just had tough luck with women. I was always shy and I had no idea how to basically go about it. So just started reading some stuff online, joined some PUA forums, and found a couple of guys who were into going out and sarging every weekend. So yeah, we all started hanging out, hitting the clubs, Fridays, Saturdays, sometimes during the week. And then, yeah, the more you do it, the easier it gets. But it's good to do it when you're young, like in your 20s. But after a while, it just gets a little bit boring, and most of your friends end up being in relationships and all that kind of crap. So you lose interest after a while. What country I'm come from? I'm in Australia. I'm in my mid-30s. Why do I have to swear so much? Because it's fucking cool, man. I like it. It gets the point across sometimes. Hey, MGTOW 101, is it wrong to fuck a chick who's in a relationship? On New Year's Eve, I turned down a fuck, which would have been my first fuck, because she had a boyfriend. But she was keen to take my virginity. Yeah, man, fuck. You should have banged her straight away. You shouldn't even, pump and dump. New Year's Eve is the best time to do it. God botherer, you got my permission to pump and dump on this New Year's Eve, alright? Make us proud. What hobbies do I have? Mountain biking, calisthenics, using your own body weight exercises. Like playing computer games, gaming with hot gamer girls that show too much cleavage. No, I usually play just by myself on the computer, or sometimes just a bit of online. Last game I played was Mortal Kombat. Whatever part that was, I can't remember. Fallout 4, that was pretty cool too. But the more you play these computer games, the more they kind of distract you from the real life. So there's no way I can play computer games all day long, work to run this channel, and also do other hobbies like, mountain biking and, getting fit. So it's all an opportunity cost. I'm eating cherries. I've got some lollies here as well. Yep, calisthenics is really good. I actually prefer it better to gym because you don't actually put any strains on your joints, and you're literally using your own body weight. So you can do pull-ups, you can do push-ups, you can do dips, you can do leg raises, and it just makes you fucking ripped as fuck, man. Seriously, you get ripped, you get shredded, and bitches love it. Go down to the beach and, man, that's it. Wow. I'm South African. Give me some fresh pussy, you virgin cherries. How much money do I make from YouTube? Just go on my Social Blade account. It's all there. Basically, if you want to know how much people are making from YouTube, all you have to do is go on Social Blade, put in their channel name, and just look at their monthly income, but pretty much just halve it. So if, for example, it says that the guy's making 10 grand a month, he's probably making 5 or 4 grand. So if that, but trust me, YouTube is fucking hard work. It's not for everyone. You literally have to eat shit and sleep YouTube if you want to be successful at this. Forever cunt. I'm gonna make some t-shirts. Who would buy t-shirts if I made forever cunt? Hashtag on them. Print. And fuck her right in the pussy. Shredded sick cunt. Fuck. Yeah. Stanozol. Debo. Who does a fucking live audio and stay away from it? Alright, I'll be respectful. I'll be a respectful cunt. I'm not gonna eat anymore. Okay, hang on. I'm a Christian who has stopped going to church. The reason why I'm virgin in my 30s is because my Christian stand on sex. Christian women would rather marry a dickhead than godly. Yeah, dude. Christian values and morality has pretty much disappeared. With the rise of feminism, man, it all went down to shit. So, church and the Christian way of life, that's pretty much losing its meaning. And it's lost it a long time ago, so unfortunately. But, yep. How are chicks in Australia? Lots of available blondes? They're all stuck up cunts. There's some pretty girls, but man, seriously, you need to be well hung, hot, tall, dark and handsome, and you're gonna drive a nice car as well. Live in a great house or an apartment, and then bitches just come. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely get those forever cunt bumper stickers. Alright. What else? Am I an atheist? I'm not an atheist, no. I was brought up with a Christian background as well. Anyone else think MGTOW 101 is a virgin? What do you think of the God Emperor Trump? Look, I reckon all US presidents are fucktards. Like, seriously, they're just being played by the elite government, the shadow government in the background. But I still much prefer Donald Trump to that Hillary Clinton cunt, that's for sure. She wanted to start a war with Russia, and she wanted to basically, yeah, she was taking money from Saudi Arabia, and she's not a nice, nah. So I don't get involved with too much politics, but seriously, she was the last person I wanted to see in power. Plus, Trump is a fucking billionaire. He made so much money. Who the hell's she? She was a wife of a freaking ex-president. So what? Do I miss the pussy? I still get laid. I'm not a MGTOW monk. I respect that, marriage is bad for men, and, living with a woman is not a good idea, but I don't alienate myself from women. Why do you do videos on YouTube? I don't know, because to be honest, I just like creating videos. It's almost like a video game for me. So it's interesting. I like to spread the message of this type of lifestyle. I like to be honest with people. I like to tell it how it is. I always like being politically incorrect. And yeah, look, making videos on YouTube is pretty awesome. That's what I gotta say. It's just interesting and amazing to see your channel grow. Interesting to see what people say about your videos. Interesting to see how many views you get, all that kind of crap. So yeah, that's why. I'm in my mid-30s. Well, to be honest, I don't know what exactly I'm going to do with my life. At the moment, I'm just concentrating on my career and just making sure I've got enough resources and just designing my own lifestyle that I'm happy with. And then afterwards, who knows? I might not even be in Australia when I'm in my 40s, so that's it. The ultimate plan is to go traveling, to see the world, and I might even go to South America, pump and dump some chick there, get her pregnant, then come back and visit her, give her a bit of money, and then that way she stays there, I stay here, and I get to visit every now and then. I don't know. I'm probably joking, but yeah, who knows. Can you address the Asian question? What about it? Fuck, this can't slow down. Okay, it's all like a wash. I'm reckless, I blow jizz in her on the first date, call me the kamikaze. Man, I've done that so many times. I was a dickhead, like seriously, in my late 20s. Last week, nah. I've done that, been there, done that, man. It's so dangerous, you never know what the fuck's gonna happen 9 months down the track. Come visit Prague. Oh, brother, I'd love to go to Europe. I'd go there tomorrow if my freaking job wasn't holding me down. Do I have some Bitcoin savings? I've dealt with Bitcoin before. I actually need to buy some just for my future investments, but currently all my coins were stolen when the dark markets went down. Because anyway, send some pesos from Australia, brother. You're in Australia as well. NoFap, I already spoke about it. I reckon NoFap is a great thing. I've done it for 5 months, and then I blew a massive load all over the chick's ass. Alright, so yeah. I'm being profiled. People saying I'm European here. Yes, I am white. I've got a head, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 nose, 1 mouth. Yeah, I'm Caucasian. Not to be confused with Asian. Do you think that there are cultural differences making some men have less rotten or better time? What the? Or if it that others, it seems things are fucked in the West, but that men have a better deal in the East. Oh, well, in the East, in Asia, there's not much feminism at all. Like, every time I go to Southeast Asia, it's freaking awesome. I love being there. I feel so good, and people are friendly. There's no of this bullshit hostility that you get in Australia and, you know, many other Western countries. So, yeah, I think they know what's up. How bad is feminism in Australia? It's pretty fucked up. It's really bad. There's like, you don't want to live here if you hate feminism. Seriously, Australia is a good country, but feminism has totally fucked it. Have you ever been to Europe? I may have. Yep. I'm not gonna get into too much details about that. How much do I weigh? I'm about 85 kilos. So I'm a tank. Ryuku X, man, if you don't like where you work, brother, seriously, go work somewhere else. It's no good working for a company that doesn't, you know, treat you well. And yeah, look, seriously, if you don't like something, challenge it. Best advice I've ever gotten, I don't know from where. Chicken. Alright. Rock, you're a big cunt, man. 127 kilos. You're a freaking mountain. Would I marry a very rich woman who is also physically attractive? Yeah, well, if she didn't make me sign a prenuptial agreement, I probably would, yeah. Then again, I've got my own interest. I don't want to get married, so it's... Then I would just be her little bitch. What do I do? What? This isn't like Archie Luxury Channel. Hey, big boy! Fuck, that guy's a funny cunt. I'm about 170, 180 in... No, it's about 190, I think, pounds. What size shoes do I wear? 12. What do you do besides your channel? Hobbies, work, yoga, cooking. I like to sew, and I like to bake cupcakes, and I like to do my fingernails, and I like to watch nugget porn. Nah, guys, I think I mentioned before, I work in engineering. I like my job. It's not too intense, but it takes me away from this channel, which I'd rather be doing full time. My hobbies include stuff like swimming, reading, going for a walk, mountain biking, running, doing gym, calisthenics. I don't do yoga, though I've tried meditating a couple of times and that was pretty cool. I like to cook, yeah. Actually, I do most of the cooking for myself anyway, so... As I don't really eat junk food or any of that kind of crap, processed rubbish. Why do 90% of people think MGTOW are full of fat mummy boys who live in their parents' basement eating Cheetos and playing video games? Well, it depends. Look, there are some guys who a virgin. You know, they've never had a girlfriend, then they've just completely given up on women altogether. So I guess that's why some people think that MGTOWs are like that. Then there are guys like myself who have had hundreds of women, and I've been on so many dates that I've lost count, and I'm not trying to brag about it, but at the same time you really get to see what the female nature is all about. And it's, you know, there are really nice girls out there, and if you're lucky to meet them, which is a rare treat, then good on you. But for most part, it's quite bad out there. So yeah, that's why I guess I promote for men not to get married, or, you know, or even live together with a woman. It's a very bad decision, financially and career-wise as well. But I guess, look, my brother got married, and we are completely different people, and he seems to be happy, but then again, we're completely different in that sense. How big is my dick? No homo. Hang on, I'm gonna go measure it. Man, my ruler is not big enough. I'll tell you another day when I get a meter. Any advice for a person who has been sperm jacked? What the fuck is that? Dude, this is some messed up shit. Fuck, can I make this channel bigger thing? Crap. Alright. Thanks, Rick, 4777. Alright, now I'm just gonna go through some of the other questions. It's hard to see all the questions, guys, because it just keeps flooding the whole screen, so... Hang on. Do you think Trump will empower women or grab them by the pussy and put them in their place? I reckon he's going to just grab them and just, you know, and fuck them as well afterwards, you know? I love it. That's the way it should be. It's always been like that, except for when the feminists came into power. Alright. Do you lift weights? Seriously, I do calisthenics, which is body weight exercises, but I do lift the barbell sort of for my biceps, you know, to make me shredded and even bigger, like, because I'm a huge cunt. And, like, you know, when I lift weights, I just wasn't getting big enough, so I just had to do monkey bars and all that kind of shit, doing pull-ups, leg raises, dips, things like that. So but seriously, I'm quite active. So yeah, I've always been active. I've been doing lightweight since I was 15, and recently I've switched to body weight exercises, which I recommend. How much do I bench? I don't bench press actually anymore, so I can tell you probably later. I can lift 85 kilos. That's my pure body weight off the ground using dips. No, don't look at Nugget Pond, man. You're gonna have nightmares tonight. Trust me. I warned you. Have I ever considered getting a real job? What the fuck? I work full time. Man, I work Monday to Friday. I get up, like, seriously, this is no bullshit. Sometimes I'm making these fucking videos for you cunts, and it's 4 or 5 a.m. and I have to get up at 7 a.m. to go to work. So I literally sometimes get like 1 hour of sleep. Sometimes I just don't even bother going to bed. It's really bad, but sometimes I just have to drink coffee and, you know, have a Red Bull here and there. Yeah, it's this YouTube shit can be really addictive. And there's nothing worse than trying to upload a video, then it fucks up, then you have to re-edit it again, or there's some kind of a copyright claim. And by the time you re-edit it, upload it, it's already, you know, 3 or 4 hours gone. So it's, you think that, you know, these guys are making like 1 or 2 grand a month. It's really nothing compared to what the amount of time and effort you actually put into your channel. So all those guys that are making like 10 grand, 20 grand, 100 grand a month, fuck yeah, that's pretty good. But seriously, YouTube is really hard work. So you're more than welcome to try it and then report back. Did you watch the videos of Barbarossa and Stardust? Actually, no, I feel really lame. I actually haven't. I've been mostly watching Sandman stuff when I first found MGTOW. And Yeah. So I'm a bit of a lame cunt. I need to definitely check them out because I've been told they're pretty good as well. Herpes, nah, man. Just don't kiss bitches who have cold sores on their lips. But seriously, actually, most people have herpes anyway because it's such an easy thing to catch, and if you got immunity to it, then you're pretty good. It's not a life-threatening thing. Actually, a lot of babies get herpes from all these adults trying to kiss them on the cheeks and all that kind of crap. So I'm sure most of you bras have herpes anyway. All right. Yeah, Aussie chicks love Dutch douchebags who do steroids. We've got a massive culture here in Australia with these ripped guys who do roids. They go to Thailand, they jack up, because you can go to Thailand and you literally walk into a pharmacy and you don't need a fucking script to get the steroids. So you literally just go there, pump yourself up full of steroids, come back to Australia, whatever. Some cunts even take it on an aeroplane with them, and good luck to you if you're gonna make it through the customs. But yeah, that's the real deal. You can literally go into any pharmacy in Thailand and just buy yourself a prescription-free pack of steroids. Stanozol, D-ball, freaking Trenase, whatever you want. Like, I've never done steroids because I don't I don't need to, because I'm just such a huge cunt. I look at my muscles and just no, seriously, I never touch steroids because there's no need for me. I'm not an actor that gets millions of dollars from making movies, or I'm not an athlete that needs to be in top physical form to win gold medals. So if you're an actor, like a massive Hollywood actor, or if you are an Olympian, then steroids is probably a good thing, because let's face it, most people take steroids in those industries. They just know how to hide them. But if you're a regular Joe fucking blow, why would you want to take steroids? To impress some guys at the gym? Man, gay for pay. That's where that shit pays. And don't ask me how I know though, but yeah, anyway. The waltz? Nah, man. My last girlfriend, I thought she was in the vault, and she completely fucked me. So, no. I think that Dr. Helen Smith, she's in the vault. She's a bit of MILF as well, so yeah. I've done some videos about her recently. What music do I like? I like trance, drum and bass. I like pretty much anything and everything. Like, I can say I like Nirvana, I like Offspring, alternative music. I even like some country music. So I've got a broad range of influence on me. I like the Eagles, Dire Straits, pretty much everything under the sun, except unless it's a feminazi cunt singing, then I'm not going to listen to it. Any opinions on Steve Molyneux view on MGTOW opinions overall? Look, I don't know too much what he said about MGTOW, but look, we all have our different opinions, and I just like some of his videos, Stefan Molyneux, and I actually borrow some of his content to put in my videos because I think the way he explains things is pretty awesome. Okay. Alright. What else? Do I like webcam sluts? I'm watching Chatterbait. Nah, I don't have time for that, bro. Seriously. I don't know how some guys consider like a bit of watch webcam shit. I don't have enough time in the day for sleeping. Did you read The Female Brain in this one? Nope. I got an award, bro, very similar to Helen Swift. They're fucking rare as, if not her, would be full MGTOW. Good. So what's the highest amount of people's donated to you so far? The biggest donation I've ever got was $100 from a gentleman in Sydney. So I'm very grateful for that. Because seriously, whenever you guys donate, it means the world to me. Because I know that then you guys appreciate what I make, and it's not just for laughs and whatever. So I do really appreciate it. Thanks, Mr. Hjorf. When was the last time I got laid? I got laid last week. But it's strictly pump and dump. Okay. Ravi276, thanks, brother. No, what is my dream job? My dream job would be if I was making, say, 10k a month. Okay, fuck it, 20k a month from this channel. That would be my dream job. I would be making videos every hour. But no, seriously, I would love to be able to do YouTube full time and actually travel around the world and being able to just spread the message of, and try and actually change this world for the better, because the way it's heading right now is just shit. Seriously, I don't like, Australia's a good place, but sometimes I want to escape this whole gynocentrism and go somewhere else. It's that's just me. But yeah, creating videos on YouTube is a pretty cool way of making a living. David Chidiak, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. That's what Patreon pays for. MGTOW on his brothel visits. No, man, I don't pay money for hookers. I've got enough bills as it is. I'm not gonna waste money on paying for sex. Mr. Hjorf. I slaughtered your name, bro. Sorry, brother. Oh, shit. No, but seriously, you guys make it all worthwhile. Seriously, I enjoy making these videos just because you get to watch it and, post your comments, likes, whatever. So it's pretty cool. If you ever come to DC on the East Coast, I can show you a pizza place. Alright, done. Well, are you going to venture into making a MGTOW film in the future, perhaps with Sandman and with other MGTOW channels? Look, if they want to do it, then I'm up for it. Or if I ever get my lazy ass around to it, I might do it. So, but the thing, what sucks about MGTOW channels is that everyone keeps to themselves, and no one really interacts apart from an odd podcast here and there, which is a shame. But then again, that's just what it is. But yeah, definitely, I would love to make some kind of a documentary about MGTOW and just tell how it is, show them life from our perspective. What's my opinion on hentai? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Is it some kind of Asian anime porn or something? I don't know. What cars do you like? Did you ever drive a car with a rotary engine? No, I used to love V8s, and then I got into Japanese turbos, and now I'd love to. I drive a piece of shit car. Right now, it just gets me from A to B. I mean, it's reliable and clean and cheap, whatever. But I'd love to get me a European exotic. So you can't just gonna have to send me a big donation for 100k so I can buy myself a Mercedes. Come on, we can make it happen. If 100 of you put $100 together, no, 100 of you put $1,000 together and send me $1,000 each, I'd be over the moon. I would literally suck your dick over the webcam. I would even show my ass cheeks. Yeah. What cars do you? Okay, I've done that. Do you practice like us 101 when you got laid? Not really, because I already kind of knew all the PUA way of meeting women, but he does have some awesome stuff. Like, it's just for getting laid for dummies, which is like us 101. It's really easy and pretty simple to follow without wasting time and money. Yeah, my Mikey card gets me from A to B. Yeah, Opal card. Any plans for conferences, especially coming to the UK? Look, I'd love to make it happen, but I think I'm just too small at the moment. When my channel grows, then who knows? Sky's the limit. Like I said, I would love to have this channel support me, and yeah, it'd be so awesome just to travel from around the world and, you know, do videos from US or from Europe or from some stinky village in, you know, Southeast Asia, which I fucking love. I would love to be on some kind of, you know, jungle in Southeast Asia on some freaking uninhabited island, me with a fucking laptop just sitting there, you know, trying to catch the Wi-Fi, which doesn't even exist there, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, that'd be so cool. Hey MGTOW, what are your thoughts on kids? Just finished playing Titanfall 2 with my boy. Do you have had any desire to educate and raise a future generation? Well, my parents are pushing me to have children already. They've been doing it for the last decade, so I would like to have kids one day, but at the moment I just have too much on my plate, and obviously I haven't met any women that I would remotely want to do it with, and especially not in Australia anyway. So, but yeah, look, definitely, I mean, already spoken about surrogacy and things like that, but just who knows? I do want to have a kid one day, but yeah, I don't know when that's gonna happen. So I'm still young, and it's a good thing about being a bloke. You can take your time with it. How about 1,000 people send you 100 each? Sounds good, man. 1,000 people send me $100 each, and I will do a private striptease. Do all your friends, work colleagues know you YouTube or mostly secret? No, man, no one knows I YouTube. Not even my best friends know I YouTube. So this should, it's highly classified. So I don't tell anyone. Just not because, but I just don't, like, all my friends are married. I don't want to just start giving me, you know, a hard time about it or whatever. So. Hey MGTOW 101, how about a nice greasy pork sandwich served into the ashtray? Oh fuck, you found so funny. How old am I? Mid-30s. Gordo Land, thanks man. If I come to Canada, I'll sleep on Sandman's couch. If he ever gets to reveal himself to me. Yeah, 20,000 subs, $5 sucky sucky each, I'd be a freaking millionaire. Well, I could buy a freaking nice car, yeah. What methods, Mr. Anonymous, what methods do you personally use to get some ass? To be honest, I either just approach in the street or I just do a bit of online sarging. It's probably online sarging is the easiest, but yeah. Because all my friends are like in relationships or married, so it's hard to go up with them nowadays. They're all fucking cucks. Shady Lane, what's up, cunts? Sorry I'm late. Have I missed anything? Nah, man, we're just getting started. My favorite website for porn right now would be probably RedTube. It's got some quality shit in there. But no, seriously, I'm trying to cut down on porn. That shit rots your brains. But it is a good way to sort of kill your thirst for women and getting laid. Actually, if you want to know a cool trick, if you are wanting to meet up with a chick and you just can't be fucked, all you do is just jerk off before you meet up with her, and you don't even want to meet her. Bang. You're going to flake on her. Say, sorry, I'm busy. And if you have nothing in common, why the hell are you going to meet up with her anyway? So if you just want to pump and dump, then fair enough, but yeah. Online charging and dating sites, yep. Do you do PUA when picking up chicks? It's just, well, look, PUA is just, you learn a few techniques here and there, and it's, yeah, you can apply it pretty much anywhere. How long since it's been since I watched television? Oh man, like, to be honest, I made the decision to switch off television back in 2010 because I just got sick of all that bullshit mainstream crap, and I was like, I've had enough of it. But, so yeah, nearly 6 years ago. I've still got it right now, the television, I'm like looking at it right now, but I'm going to give away this fucker in a couple of weeks' time, so I don't even need a television. Because I watch all my movies on my huge ass screen, computer screen. So yeah. Okay. Hey MGTOW 101, Spank Bank is the best porn channel, trust me. I need to check that shit out. Spank Bang. Alright. Next video I upload, can you leave it in the comments? Spank Bang. I live by saying, what? Hey MGTOW 101, I live by saying, which is, those who have nobody to live for have nothing to lose. When you have no wife and kids to cry for you, you care less about the world's bullshit. That's true. That is true. Have you ever fapped so many times in a day your dick skin turned red? Yeah, man, I had a blister on my dick once from fapping too much. It was kind of like dry fapping. But that was like when I was younger, in my teenage years. I once dry fucked this chick that I got a blister on my dick for the jeans, so that wasn't cool. And I still didn't get laid with her because I was like 18, she was like 14 or something, I can't remember. No pedo. Anyway, she was a family friend. There's nothing good on television, seriously, I don't know how you guys watch it. It's all fucking boring. All this reality TV crap. Farmer wants a cunt. I mean, farmer wants a wife. Yeah. Alright, next question. These cunts are getting carried away. They're like having conversations with each other in the chat. Oh, fuck. Any advice for a 22-year-old who just finished school? Man, if I was 22 again, I would completely ignore all the relationships and all that bullshit girlfriend crap. I would just work my ass off or study my ass off, whatever you intend to do. Just make sure you enjoy it. Ignore the females, acquire knowledge and skills, and build your career. Because when you get to your 30s, it's all that hard work and all the seeds that you planted in your 20s that's really going to come out on top. So if you're a lazy dumbass who was just, chasing around pussy, you're going to regret it later on. I've regretted so many times that I was a lazy ass in my 20s. So yeah, work your ass off, study hard, and acquire finances and assets. That's pretty much the role for a man in this world anyway, to be successful. Or otherwise you can ignore the whole fucking thing and just live for yourself. But at the same time, you don't want to be living with your parents and being like a miserable guy, because you're not going to be happy. So if you bust your ass, if you work hard and you acquire things, I don't know, it might be you want to buy a house by yourself, or you might want to buy a nice car or whatever. Obviously spend your money wisely. Don't get toys before you actually can support yourself. So invest in property, in businesses, whatever, Then afterwards, when you can buy that car for cash. So as I say, buy toys with cold hard cash. Don't put anything on credit unless it's like a house, and even then be careful. And don't get credit cards because they'll fuck you up if you don't know how to manage money properly. As well, don't get any loans for cars or anything like that. Use the money that you've got, because otherwise you'll bury yourself in debt and you're going to regret it later. That's what girls do all the time. They just get credit cards, they bury themselves in debt. Then they find a white knight cuck in shining armor who gets to slay the dragons, aka pay off for credit cards and all that kind of crap. Have I ever done cougar hunting? Yeah, man, I've banged quite a few different MILFs. Yeah. Any advice for a 16-year-old MGTOW? I was thinking early graduation would be good. Well, like I said before, 22-year-old, work your ass off, study hard, and make sure you come out on top. Don't be a lazy ass. There you go, man. Worked your ass off, you get a $2 million investment property. That's good. Hey, what? Hey, Cuck, I asked my girlfriend what she thought about MGTOW, and she said, sad and lonely, and men who are bitter because they can't please a woman. Yeah, it's fucking hard work to please a woman. They always want more. You can be Elon Musk, who's a freaking multi-billionaire, and they can't still got divorced so many times. And he didn't file for divorce, his ex-wife did. So it's impossible to please any woman out there. Seriously, you can be anyone. Look at Brad Pitt. He was like a godsend to women, and he freaking got dumped by that trash Angelina Jolie who doesn't even have a tits. And, yuck. I don't even know why people find her attractive. Fucking rainbow family kids. Okay. I've been a MGTOW and celibate for more than 5 years now. Am I normal? I don't know, man. I'd get really horny. Or 5 years no sex. That's like monk shit. No, I mean MGTOW monk. I mean like full on Shaolin monk shit. What? Alright, next question. I'm gonna start eating cherries again. Fuck it, too late. Have I ever spoken to Triangle Hat, a cool MGTOW channel like Way More Chill? I fucking love Triangle Hat, man. That guy is awesome. He has interesting videos, and he lives in Vietnam from what I understand. I would definitely love to do what he's doing later on in my life too. So yeah, I'm going to probably feature him later on just to give him some exposure as well, because I think he's got a really good message. He's a really chill out guy. So props to Triangle Hat. Hey, MGTOW 101, can you comment on if you ever rolled with any of the current RSD people? Well, like I said before, I met a few RSD guys back in 2006, 2007. So primarily was Papa, who was 26. I think his other nickname was Extra Mask in the game, the book. Jeff, Crow Bad Boy, that was the other guy. And I didn't get to meet Tyler because he didn't come down to Australia at the time. So yeah, but no, they were pretty cool guys. But I mean, it's all a business venture first, and then obviously they went out, had fun, met lots of tons of girls and all that kind of stuff. But it's, you know, that's how it is. Shaoling monk shit with that. Come as the next t-shirt for the Hermes MGTOWs. Have you ever fucked big, fat, ugly bitch or feminist? No, man. Every time you fuck a fat chick, you lose a piece of your soul. Don't do it. You'll regret it later. Other hobbies, yeah, I already mentioned. So mountain biking, calisthenics, bodyweight exercises, hiking, fucking chicks, grabbing by the pussy, traveling, listening to cool drum and bass tunes like at the end of my videos. I love animals. I'm into health, all that kind of crap. Doing fat lines of coke. I'm kidding about the last guys. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. What do I think about Donald Trump? Yeah, look, I said before, I much prefer him to Hillary Clinton. He just seems like I don't know, more switched on. He's a multi-billionaire, so he knows what he's talking about. He knows how to lead a company, and he's got experience. What's your advice for men in their 30s that are struggling financially, relationship, mental life? If you're a man in your 30s who's struggling mentally, financially, and with relationships and just being generally happy, I think you should find something that makes you motivated and happy. Like for me, seriously, this channel. I'm quite happy making videos because this channel takes up a lot of my spare time. Like I don't even have time to play computer games or even read books or anything like that. Like seriously. So the idea is to find something that makes you happy and just go for it. And look, some of you guys might want to start your own MGTOW channel and do the same shit that I do, and more power to you. It's good. There's enough space on YouTube for more MGTOW channels, more content creators. You don't even have to do a MGTOW channel. You can do some anti-feminist channel. You'll probably get more views and more likes and subscribers, whatever. And yeah, look, just do something that makes you happy and that takes your mind off things. That's the way to do it. And find a hobby that relaxes you as well. Like for me, it's mountain biking. I just love going down some dirt bush road, just listening to cool tunes and breathing in that fresh air and just enjoying the scenery and the adrenaline and just then smacking my leg against the freaking tree branch, and it's all part of the fun, you know what I mean? So okay. What do I think about Doug Stanhope? Shit, I feel like a dick. I don't even know who that is. Thanks, Zoogie. W Wall. MGTOW is Freedom is a new channel. Check it out, guys. Single mothers. Actually, the thing with single mothers, like I don't have a personal vendetta against them or anything like that. I've pumped and dumped way too many single mothers, and I've done some dumb shit with single mothers. It's probably by sheer fucking luck none of them end up getting pregnant. This is before I even found Tom Likas or the MGTOW community. So I've been pretty careful, though I kind of went for all the single mothers who went, in their early 20s and things like that. But if you're a young guy and you're potentially considering sleeping with a single mom who's, in her early 20s, oh man, be careful. Seriously, leave no man behind. Or, in other words, leave no sperm behind. Because even if you blow your load on her ass, she might dip her finger in it, and then by the time you go into the bathroom, she might put that finger somewhere else where babies are born. So yeah, and I'm not joking. I'm being completely serious. It's not a laughing matter, even though I'm laughing. But oh fuck. Yeah, we got single mothers everywhere in Australia. So Oh, fuck. Yeah, single moms, they're dangerous because they don't know what the fuck they want. They go from one dick to another. They ride the carousel, and why do men have to pay for it? You know, if it's so, the only thing you can do is protect yourself. Well, you can get sperm jack for sure. One of my... Hey, David Beercroft. One of my best friends lives in Gold Coast and is a millionaire, and he hates Aussie girls. He says he vacations in some island in the north of Oz where women are hot and $10 goes a long way. What the fuck? Man, I'm there tomorrow. Come to China and you'll a lot of single mothers and leftover women. I've been to China. It's... Yeah, I don't know. I've never banged an Asian chick. Like, I've made out with a couple, but I've never actually had sex with one. I don't know. I like Asian girls, but it wasn't one of my fantasies that I had to entertain. Okay. Next question. Fantasy Island. Thailand. Am I considering a vasectomy? Probably not at this stage. Just because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing relationship wise. I'm just happy being single right now, pumping and dumping and no, I don't know, maybe later on, not now. Hey, 101, I hear in USA welfare runs out in 2020. Either taxes have to go up or have to go up or entitlements get cut. When does this happen to Australia? Well, Australia is kind of copying America anyway, so when you guys when the shit hits the fan in America, pretty soon afterwards Australia will follow too, because yeah, so we are doing it pretty tough here. What the fuck? I banged an Asian chick. I wish it was okay. Alright, next question. I'm probably going to do another maybe 15 minutes or so. Then I'm going to finish up because I've got a video to upload. And it's one from a way back. I've got a fucking personal vendetta with this video, so you all better watch it. And yeah, now I'm going to bed. It's already 11 p.m. here. Thanks, David. My favorite smiley. It's about this chick with massive hooters who hates that guys look at her at work. For profit. I predict bullshit. LIDVLTR. Thanks, brother. Love is love. Yeah, and I hope, I love you, man. No homo. I love watching your content from the start, and I hope you hit the 30, 40, and 100k marks fast next year. Thanks, bro. Well, I'm determined to. Ooh, someone texted me. I'm determined to keep this channel going. So, thanks so much for your support. Have you seen the Red Pill movie? No, I haven't yet. Those feminist cunts, they blocked the screening of it, so whenever it comes out, I'll watch it for sure. Hey, MGTOW, wanna tell me your thoughts about Sweden? Lots of blonde chicks, but they're like full of feminists as well, aren't they? When is my next live stream? I don't do too many live streams, to be honest. Like, it's cool to do it, but it doesn't happen a lot. So if you guys want me to do more live streams, then let me know. I'll do one every now and then, maybe like once every couple of weeks or something, if that. But yeah. Hey, 101, is your mother a feminist like mine is? Nah, no way. My mum is completely opposed to feminism, but she, unlike feminists, she pretty much raised me and my brother when my dad was busy working, so she was like a mother and father figure to me, so yeah, without crying or, you know, saying all this shit about men or whatever. So yeah, I love my mum. My mum is the best. Why didn't I want to meet up with you? Because I think you just give too many big cuddles, like that guy in Fight Club. You just grab you and just want to hug you, and cry into your big boobs. Calisthenics and fruit. Thanks, brother. I love doing calisthenics as well, and I was eating cherries before. So yeah, I love you too. Nah, thanks, man. Simon Hart says I should do more live chats. This was funny shit. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll do one every month. All right, how does that sound? So it doesn't become too often, but also not too rare at the same time. Hey 101, what's your attitude on Kevin federlining rich, young, hot women and reverse hypergamy their asses and taking them into wars? Turning the tables thing. Look, if that's what he wants to do, that's his choice, and that's fair enough. I think women have been doing it to men for so long, it's just a matter of time before men started doing that crap. Personally, I wouldn't be proud of it, but we can do it because pretty much everything I made, I busted my ass for it. So, but hey, if women are stupid enough to marry that guy and not get him to sign a prenuptial agreement, then hey, that's their problem. MGTOW 101, what movies do you think are MGTOW related? Fight Club. What else? Oh shit! I hate when people put me on the spot like this. What else? Fight Club. That's the only movie I can think of. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Nah, that's seriously. That's a good movie. What else? I'm gonna have to Google that shit. What best MGTOW movies? I'm not cheating. What does Reddit say? I don't know. Ex Machina, that's a MGTOW movie. That's actually pretty good. I watched it last year. Or Ex Machina, whatever how you say it. I say Ex Machina. Watch those. Viva la Dai Segno. Love what you do, MGTOW 101. Congratulations on your 20k. Thanks, brother. Ew. The Bronze Fly. Thanks, bro. See you, Luke Parsons. Cheers, man. Go smash that in the wall pussy. Fuck her right in the pussy. What else? If you if you want to be sterile for an hour, freeze your balls and sperm will die, or X-ray them to death. What the fuck? I'm getting some physical education classes now, medicine workshops here on this channel. That's cool. Alright, I think if I freeze my balls, they're just gonna stay frozen and fall off. What do you think could encourage MGTOW followers to speak out to other men outside of the community about it in real life? I think just talking about divorce and, unfair laws that are biased against men, that's probably a good place to start. And show them examples of manginas like Brad Pitt and Elon Musk and all those guys. Just even those guys can't even call down women or make them happy. Who is the flying purse thumbs down this feed? Yeah, I don't know. Some cunt always has to give me 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 thumbs down when I release a video. I reckon some subscriber cunts who are butthurt. I don't know. Because that video where the guy had his penis cut off, that got, I think, 0 dislikes. So everyone can relate to that shit. But yeah, anyway. What is my opinion on future relations between men and women? I think it's just going to get worse and worse, to be honest, if this is the way this is going, because all this stuff with feminism, that was pre-planned, hundreds of years ago, to make sure that the population goes down and to turn men against women and vice versa. So it wasn't just a bunch of women that got together and said, hey, we need more power because we're women, we're strong. That was not designed by women. That was designed by the people that run this world and control the governments in the West, and it's pretty scary. So I don't know if I would love to make a video about it and just talk absolute truth, but I'm worried I might piss off. I might make some people really angry, and they might even get it might give me a hard time about it. And those people control YouTube, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Because when we attack feminists themselves, we're just attacking the leaves and the twigs. We're not attacking the root cause of the problem. It goes much deeper than that. And it's not just the government, it goes way deeper than that. Konstantin Ponitovsky, thanks, bro. I'm probably gonna log off in another 10 minutes or so because I gotta upload another video and then I gotta hit the shower and go to bed. I got a big day tomorrow. Viva la Disegno. Love what you do, MGTOW 101. Congratulations on your 20k. Thank you. I think I've saw this before. Fuck. Frankie Ball. Yep. Well, you know what I'm talking about, man. So yeah. And it's not all those people. It's just the elite that have all the control. What part of Australia am I from? Down under, mate. Yeah, I'm everywhere. I've got this van. I drive around the whole place. Simon Hart, yeah, you're fucking right. I agree. Women are victims of feminism. It fucked their life. Well, it's true. Women, to be honest, guys, women are not the actual problem. They've just been manipulated by the people that orchestrated feminism. And women are so easily fooled and led. They're like a bunch of sheep. So, getting all angry at women for following this thing is a bit silly because they're not the root of the problem. Like I said, it's easy to get angry at women, you know, call them cunts, whatever, but women are not a problem. I don't hate women. I don't know, like a lot of guys do hate women who are MGTOW followers. It's just, I think it's not the right way to go about it, because if you're angry at someone, then you're going to have a sad, miserable life. So I encourage all you guys out there not to be angry at women, because women are not the problem. They're just following the bullshit that they're being fed on television, on the radio, in the movies, in the music, all that shit that just constantly, you know, goes through their brain. It's all these subliminal messages telling them to do this, buy that, react this way. So, and hating someone, it's such a bad thing. You're just going to cut your life short because you're just going to be all angry and shit all the time, and it's not the way to live, you know. Fuck. If that's what women want to do, then good on them, you know. That's their choice. They're the ones who are going to be upset and angry and crying when they're in their 40s because they're alone and no guy wants them, because they were too busy thinking about a guy who's like a multi-millionaire who drives a Ferrari or whatever. But those guys are not going to come to them, you know that. So they're going to be in their 40s sitting at home going, why did I waste my life on the career, now I'm lonely, all this kind of shit. And you guys are having a good time, you know, living it up. So don't be angry at these people. And it's just, yeah, there's no point in being violent and angry towards women because they've been misled. So all these people, like, look up the nationality of Trigglypuff. Then you'll understand where feminism comes from. Look that shit up. It's pretty disturbing, and all these people come from the same type of background. What do I think about UFOs? Well, we've been surrounded by UFOs for many thousands of years, probably. Have you ever worked in a company where the majority is women? How would you cope working in such an environment? I did this job once where was this fucking female manager. She was the most revolting, disgusting thing. She was such an angry bitch as well. It was just, So I lasted about 3 weeks and I said, fuck this shit, and I quit. If you got a female manager, I feel sorry for you. This is the fastest growing MGTOW channel. Well, yes it is, sir. Thank you. Hang on. What do I think about vegans? I think plant-based diets are quite healthy if you want to reverse like diabetes or heart disease, I mean some type of cancers, because if you look at all their stuff, they're full of fiber, vitamins, minerals, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of scientific proof on that, but I'll leave it up to you. I'm not here to promote any type of health advice or whatever. It's all up to you. I feel great in my mid-30s. I've got more energy now, and the shit that I do now, I don't think I'd be able to do it when I was eating the regular standard Australian diet. But yeah, I think you just gotta explore the options for yourself. A101, I'm against all feminism myself, even the first wave and women's vote. What are your feelings on this? Also, which do you find more toxic, feminism or tradcon? Well, they started off with the first wave of feminism just to sort of say, hey, this is a good thing, blah, blah, blah. But then ultimately they had other ideas for it. So you can't just expect people to go crazy and launch straight into third wave of feminism. You got to start it from the first wave and then work your way up. But which is more toxic, feminism or tradcon? I think tradcon was just there all the time, but feminism is what actually ruined the whole balance of things and made it one sick pile of shit. So yeah, feminism is cancer. Like those little Indian kids yesterday. Daniel, what's up? Why are men happy going MGTOW but women are sad going WGTOW? Because women need men. Literally. They want men to spend money on them. They want men to look after them. Setnev 1980. Hey guys. Okay, hang on. Would it be insane if I had a twinge in my knob over Casty Boone? You know, the cutie chubby chick who wants to ban the word cunt. Yeah, the bitch is just satire. She was, I think, she wasn't serious. Okay. Alright guys, probably a couple of more questions and then I'm gonna wrap it up. So 2 more questions. I'll choose the best ones. It's fucking cherry, it's the last one. What do you think about banning porn sites in UK, and do you think this cancer will be spreading? Are they banning porn sites in UK? I haven't heard about that, but it's pretty stupid though, because there's going to be so many alternative websites or dark web where you can watch free porn anyway. So I think porn is a good thing for majority of men, so they can get their release. Banning porn probably will not be a good thing. Well, if I was a chick, I'd stay at home if porn was banned. Just saying. God botherer, I'm just gonna kiss the screen right now. Mwah! It's better than a hug. Come to Vegas. Oh man. David Beecroft, man. if I'm going to America, I'm gonna let you know. We're gonna go to Vegas and bang some dirty sluts in there and do some gambling. All right, sounds good. You're on. Hey, Angry MGTOW. Thanks, dude. Man, you've been causing some controversy with all those other anti-feminist channels. You're calling everyone feminists. But good on you. Your channel's gone quite well, man. If you keep this up, you're gonna surpass myself and Sandman with the subscribers and views as well. So it's literally the amount of work you put in. Anyone, you can start a MGTOW channel tomorrow, and if you bust your ass and upload the content on a daily basis or even a couple of times a day, then you can definitely get the success, and a lot more people will be watching, so it's good. Any advice for a new member who's having trouble at work with senior staff who are all women? Note that they since started have lost the proximity of hours of work. Man, if you don't like your job, seriously, quit it and go somewhere else, because there's no point in staying at a workplace which you don't enjoy, because you spend so much time there, especially if it's a full-time gig. So definitely quit and just... I'd rather be unemployed than work at a place where it's fucking toxic and it's like cancer shit. Seriously, you don't want that stress. If you're under stress, you're just gonna cut your life short, man. Seriously, it's not worth it. There's always jobs out there, or if there's none around you, move somewhere where there is. Shit. Hey, 101, before you go to bed, tell us, have you ever got a girl pregnant? Tell us about tell us about it, or any close calls. Alright, I think I've got one. I was a dumb cunt. She was a chick that I lost virginity to. And we were using condoms and everything, and then she was a bit of a shit rude because she was virgin when I met her, and so was I. And I decided she wasn't that great looking, so I just thought, okay, she was probably my first pump and dump official. So I kind of dumped her because she wanted to go and meet my friends. I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna get you to go and meet my friends. I don't want to be embarrassed showing you around. That was no way. You know, the first chick that you usually bang is not the most attractive one anyway. So yeah, and then about a few weeks later, she rings me up and says, "Hey, I'm pregnant." I'm like, then this is what I literally said. I said, "Well, that's fucking great. I'm currently doing uni, so I'm studying. Why don't I just like quit studying and just go get a full-time job and start supporting you and the baby?" And I just told her, you know what, go get an abortion. And she had a Catholic upbringing as well, so I think, yeah. It would have been tough for her to do it, but anyway, she ended up, I think, getting an abortion. But maybe she was even bullshitting, because I don't know. It's quite weird, because I ended up running into her about 5 years after that, and she was so ugly afterwards. She like gained so much weight, and but I don't even know if she recognized me, because I'm quite easy to spot, like if she saw me. And I was standing right in front of her, and she was just serving as a cashier chick at a supermarket. She saw me, she didn't even say anything, so I don't think she had the baby, or maybe she was just bullshitting to me because she didn't want to break up with me because I was dumping her. So yeah, that was my closest call with pregnancy thing. Apart from that, once I was banging a chick in the car, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is great, and I could feel, but then it suddenly got better. I'm like, oh fuck, this feels great, you know, keep going. So I busted, I finished, then I went to take off the condom. I'm like, oh fuck, it snapped. The whole thing just Yeah, it was the little rim thing. That was the only thing that was left. So I was like, holy shit. And I was 21, so I was young and dumb. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take this chick to hospital, which was a smart thing to do, get her a morning after pill. And then I'm going to go and check her for AIDS. Because apparently her boyfriend was some kind of she said he liked doing drugs, and I thought like, oh, maybe he's doing heroin or whatever. But the dude was just smoking weed. I didn't know that at the time, so I was like all freaking paranoid. Anyway, and so yeah, I ended up getting her to do all these STD checks and all that kind of crap, and yeah, nothing came up. But yeah, that was the other close call. So I had a lot of different adventures like that, but that's probably the ones worth mentioning. Yeah, be careful, fucking Catholic chicks. They may just have the baby. Sometimes it's not worth it. Alright guys, last question and I'm gonna wrap this shit up. I still need to upload another video and then go to bed. I'm pretty tired. Lucky you, thanks man. Cheers guys, thanks. I'm really wrapped that I've got 20k subscribers. It's pretty amazing, really. Yep, I'm gonna buy bitcoins from the next donation you guys give me. Make it worth my while. Yep, 21. That's the worst time to get a chick pregnant. I already had a wank, man. I nearly fell asleep before, straight afterwards, before this podcast. It's hectic. Alright guys, next question, I'm answering it and I'm out of here. But I will upload a video in about half an hour when I'm having a shower and a wank at the same time. Wingman. Wingmen are good if you're having fun together. But thanks Russell Nilsson. Yeah, wingmans are good if you're having a good time together, but obviously the idea of having a wingman is just to have an awesome time, going out, having some drinks, talking to bitches, grabbing those phone numbers, whatever. I haven't done it for a while because all my friends are married or in relationships and I don't have any time to go out on weekends anyway, so I just, yeah. Good run, MGTOW. Hope you do more lives. Bonne Nord, comrade. Yay. Thanks, dude. Swag gent. UK would love. Alright guys, and tonight, the next video I'm going to upload in about half an hour. Make sure you watch it and give it a thumbs up, alright? Because that video might get taken down because the cunts have already tried to do it. So if it does, I'm just going to appeal it and, yep. So there might be some fireworks happening with the next video. I can just read the chat and just laugh my ass off because you guys are talking so much random funny shit in there. Alright, boys, I will probably do another live chat sometime before Christmas anyway, just to sort of thank everyone for their support and wish everyone safe holidays, and yeah, we'll take it from there. But thanks again for listening to my dribble and bullshit tonight. Forever cunt. I really need to get some t-shirts up and running and some stickers. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna turn this thing off. So thanks for everyone who tuned in tonight, and I'll see you guys later. Cheerio.